You're listening to 5 Before, a faith community podcast. Remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any new episodes. For more information, check us out at faithcommunitylc.com or look for our app on iTunes and the Google Play Store.
Good morning and welcome to the 5 Before podcast. My name is Brandy Helton. I'm really happy to be talking to you guys this morning. Thank you everyone for logging on and tuning in, or however you want to say it. I do encourage you, if you enjoy the message, to click the like button or the share button. Anyhow, enough of all that stuff. I want to talk to you guys this morning a little bit about leadership. In the student ministry, we've been in this series about leadership, and we're actually having some of the students step into some leadership roles. And when we were talking to them about, what this means, the first thing we wanted them to understand was that just because we're giving them a title or a place in the ministry, it doesn't mean anything, because they've had influence this entire time. They've been leading the students around them without ever having been told to or even knowing that they were doing it. It's just the way it works. The little kids want to be like the big kids, and the big kids want to be like the adults, and it just really happens, even though nobody really wants to say it works that way. But when I was talking to them about that, I really started thinking, isn't it that same way for all of us? Don't we all kind of have influence, whether we want to or not, whether we know it or not? Don't we all really have influence over the people around us? And that's what I want to talk about this morning, because, first of all, let's go to the Bible. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, it says, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." It's right there in black and white. The company you keep, it matters. The people you emulate, it matters. The people you're around, they matter, because whoever you're around, that's who you're going to be like. And not only does it matter who you're around, but it matters what you're like when you're around the people you're around. What I mean is, look, if you're a parent, you're leading your kids. You are leader. You're in leadership. They are going to act like you. They're going to talk like you. They're going to think like you. So what are you leading into? How are you leading people? Not just your kids, and that's not at all what I mean. What I mean is that, I think we all need to be aware that whether or not it's intended, leadership happens. We're all called to it. Everybody has someone looking at them right now and thinking, I want to be like that person. I want to be like them. I want to do what they're doing. And I just want to make sure that, we're all being aware, and that we're all making a conscious effort to lead well, to love well. Those two things will go hand in hand. So, I did think about this too. I said, if bad company corrupts good character, does good company corrupt bad character? Meaning that, if we can lead people in a way to make them better, shouldn't that be what we're doing? And I'm not saying we should be trying to change people. That's not what I mean. That's not how leadership works. Leadership works by, giving an example, being an example. And shouldn't we all just be trying to be the best example we can be for everyone? Anyhow, I just wanted to finish with this, because it was something I was thinking about, specifically in relation to student ministry. But now that we're doing this podcast, I think it's very relevant. Jesus Jesus' scope of influence was really kind of small when you think about it. When you think about the amount of people he physically was able to come into contact with. And when you think about how small it started out and how many people have been touched by his life and his teachings today, it's insane. And he didn't even have social media. And here I am coming on a podcast, and granted, there may not be a whole lot of people watching, but a lot of people could be. And I just want to encourage everyone to keep these things in mind. When you're making posts on social media, remember that you have been called to leadership and that people are looking to you as a leader, even if you don't want them to, even if you're not expecting it. So with that, I'll let you guys get back to your day. Think about it. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to 5 Before, a Faith Community podcast. For more information, check us out at faithcommunitylc.com or look for our app on iTunes and in the Google Play Store.